Hey, so I was working with a client and it just inspired me to come on and share what we were working on, which is how to know what to price your services at. And here's where I always tell you, you've got to go right back to the very beginning. Who are you selling to? Because that's a key thing. And yes, I know everybody tells you to go look at your ideal client avatar and come up with where they hang out, what they think, and all of those good things. And in marketing, we definitely need to know who they are so that we can enter the conversation that they're having in their brain halfway through and they connect to us, they resonate with us, right? So all of those things hold true. But what about pricing? Here's why I think it's vital you understand your ideal client, because here's the reality. And I know people say people can go in debt and got to make all the choices and all those things. But here's the truth. If they are only earning $2,000 a month and your services are going to be $1,000 a month, you are charging them 50% of their income. What do you think their expectations will be on the services that you are providing when 50% of their income is going to you? That's why it matters. Now, we know that most people can afford a 20% disposable income ratio. So again, if I use the $2,000 per month, $200 a month, they should be okay with spending. Their expectations aren't going to be rockets super high. They will work with you. You're not putting them under financial pressure. That is why you need to decide. Of course, it's easier to work with the rich. If I'm earning $1 million a year, which means I'm going to be earning $80,000 a month, and you charge me $10,000, I ain't getting too worried about that, right? Because in the scheme of things, $10,000 over the 12-month period, $800, right? So we're back to 10%. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on you or me or expectation on the services that I receive. However, the higher the percentage that you're charging based on their income, the more expectation they have. That is why in the coaching industry, when you're making big, bold promises, I can get you six figures in 6 months, and you work with a newbie coach. And I'm sorry, guys, if you've never run a business before, if you've never learned the art of sales, marketing, coaching, delivery, building a business, tech, managing teams, managing staff, then earning 100K in 6 months is an exception. I'm not saying it can't happen, but that's the outlier. The vast majority of people will not be able to achieve that in that period because they have to learn all the new skills. They have to become a different version of themselves. Some may be juggling work and coaching and family and relationships and hobbies. So we have to allow for that. So if you're making big, bold promises and charging a high percentage of their income, they're going to get disillusioned and disappointed if they don't reach what you promised them. Please factor that in. You can choose to listen to that or you can ignore me on that. But if you're somebody who has had disappointed clients before and you charge premium ticket and you have convinced them to put it on their credit card or go into debt and they didn't get what you promised and now they're pissed off, just understand that's why. It's just human. You'd probably feel the same. So that's my idea about pricing, right? I have a little saying, there is no right price, just the price you decide to make, right? You have to feel comfortable with it. You have to know you're worth it. If you want to charge a premium, find premium clients. It's simple, right? If you're working with people who are on the lower or mid socioeconomic factor, price accordingly. That's all I have to offer on pricing. I hope that was useful. If you have any questions you want me to cover off here, then just pop them below. I always check and I'll spin up a video on it for you. Have a great day, you all. Bye.